Good morning. Nice to see everybody today. So today is actually a very special day. Last year at the benefit, we had a family who saw in the program book, Head of School for a Day, and thought, wouldn't that be so cool? So today I am very excited to introduce to you the person who is going to relieve me and give me a little bit of a break is Kirby Dugan. So I would like to invite Kirby to the stage. And she gets this very special magical lanyard, and once I put it over her head, all of the powers of the head of school are bestowed on her. But the good news for her is at the end of the day, I will take it off, and then she can go on with her weekend and not worry about all the worries of a head of school. So let me put this on Kirby, and then she's going to take over from here.
Thank you, Ms. Keidel, and good morning, Montgomery. As Ms. Keidel said, I'm Kirby Dugan, and I'm going to be head of school today. My first announcement is for all teachers. If you're in need of an extra vacation day, make sure you see me today. I have office hours between 2 and 4. Students, not to shortchange you, I want to announce that Friday, May 13th, will be a Drop the Dress Code Day. Everyone please show your style. At this time, I would like to make a few announcements. The MSCA Centennial 5K Run is tonight right here at Montgomery. The 5K run begins at 6, and the 1 mile run starts at 6:15. I hope to see you all there. I'd like to wish our middle school bon voyage as they head out on their trips next week. 6th grade will be heading to Williamsburg, Virginia, and Washington, D.C. 7th grade travels to Florida, and 8th grade will be making their way to Canada. We wish them all safe travels. Our new middle school head, Mr. Dixon, will be visiting us on Friday, April 29th. And finally, the biggest event in 100 years, the Centennial Benefit on Saturday, April 30th. Don't forget to remind your parents to purchase tickets for this fun evening. Now on to birthday announcements. Today, April 15th, is 8th grader Anna Kronowski's birthday. Sunday, April 17th, is 4th grader Atlee Sitbridge's birthday. Monday, April 17th, is 5th grader Nate Wolfington's birthday. Wednesday, April 20th, is 1st grader Leah Bonnie's birthday. And lastly, Thursday, April 21st, Lucy Rohrbaugh's birthday. Mr. Goodman, will you please lead us with happy birthday? I'm very excited that 8th grader Anna Kronowski, who entered Montgomery in Miss Barker's 4th grade class 2011, will lead chapel today on her birthday. It's been my pleasure speaking to you all this morning, and let's welcome Anna to the stage.
I read of a man who stood to speak at the funeral of a friend. He referred to the dates on her tombstone from the beginning to the end. He noted he first came to her date of birth and spoke the following date with tears, but he said what mattered most of all was the dash between those years. For that dash represents all the time that she spent alive on this earth, and now only those who love her know what that little line is worth. Hello. Good morning, faculty, parents, and fellow students. My name is Anna Kronowski, and I'm going to be talking to you today about living your dash. You may be thinking, what's a dash and why is it important? Well, when you die on your tombstone, you have the year you were born and the year you die. What is important is the dash between them. That little dash represents your whole life. Every birthday, holiday, party, all represented by that dash. So here are some ways to live your dash to its fullest potential. Number 1 is to appreciate what you have. We are all very fortunate to be going to a school that gives us great opportunities, because some kids don't get that. We get to be outside every day and enjoy the fresh air. We have food and water to eat and drink every day and a nice cozy bed to get into at night. We seem to forget about the little things in life that we wouldn't be able to live without. Some of my favorite things are my bed, my phone, food, and many more, but there's not enough time today to list them all. And another added bonus of me attending Montgomery was me being able to be with my mother every day for 5 years. Number 2 is to take risks. Over spring break, I had the opportunity to cliff jump. Now I say cliff jump because it wasn't super high, but it was pretty high for me. I didn't know what it actually looked like before I went to the place, so I thought I was going to be jumping off some huge cliff, so I was second-guessing myself. So I hit up my friend Faith. There she is. Hey, Faith. And I told her how I was going to do this and how nervous I was. She said, if you don't do it, you'll regret it. So I actually did end up doing it, and it was super fun. Another example of me stepping out of my comfort zone is soccer. I'll be trying out for the Downtown East soccer team in summer and have been going to different types of classes to improve my skills. This is an example of me stepping out of my comfort zone because, of course, when I get to my first game, all the girls know each other and have played on travel teams. So not only were these girls good friends with each other, but they were used to playing on the field together. I was terrified to go into a place where I wasn't comfortable. However, I started to loosen up and it ended up being a great experience. Number 3 is to do things that make you happy. I think this is very important because being at Montgomery has given me many opportunities to do the things that I love, such as performing and playing sports. I've had many opportunities to get on stage, whether it's the musical or fame night. And I mean, would you rather be miserable doing something you hate or happy doing something you love? Obviously, you're going to choose the one that makes you happy. Number 4 is to make the most of the experiences you have. I remember when I was in 6th grade, it had snowed and all the snow on the ground had frozen. So that hill up there was completely frozen. Instead of walking on the sidewalks around it, the whole middle school decided to go ice skating. We spent the whole break laughing and having fun. And even though some of us ended up with bruises and cuts, we all had a great time, and it's still one of my favorite memories. Number 5 is to make your family and friends a priority. I am lucky enough to have my sister as my best friend, and I'll have her for the rest of my life. I also have my wonderful grandma, who I refer to as Gam Sizzle, who lives with us and I get to see every day. I also have made so many good friends at Montgomery that I will be very sad to leave. However, the best gift we can give our family and friends is time. Time can either be our biggest enemy or the greatest gift. So make sure you give your family and friends time because there are very few memories that will stick with you for a lifetime. So enjoy them. For it matters not how much we own, the cars, the house, the cash. What matters is how we live and love and how we spend our dash. Number 6 is to travel and see the world. Pennsylvania is not the most important place in this world, and you shouldn't feel obligated to stay here forever. I mean, sure, it is where home is, but traveling will help expand your awareness and learn about new cultures. I've had many chances to travel, whether it was a family vacation or one of our class trips here at Montgomery. All of the trips I have taken have been very valuable experiences for me. Number 7 is to forgive. Choosing to not forgive is a way of you holding on to the past and preventing yourself from moving forward. I mean, we are all humans and we all make mistakes. If no one ever forgave, then no one would ever get along, and life is too short to hold a grudge. Number 8 is to give back. Whether it's helping your parents clean the house, taking your dog for a walk, passing out papers for your teacher, or picking up a piece of trash and throwing it away, small gestures make a big impact. Number 9 is to never stop following your dreams. Dreams make life worth living, and no one is going to follow them for you. I mean, at this stage in our lives, what is there to lose? My other grandmother, who passed away about 5 years ago, was a great example of following your dreams. She took every opportunity she had to perform on stage, and she would get dressed up and sometimes have us sing along with her. No matter how old she got, she didn't stop performing, and she always used to say, "I may not be rich, but I have $1 million family." Now I would like to show a video about finding your own path.
Everything around us that we call life was made up by people that are no smarter than you. So build a life. Don't live one, build one.
My father could have been a great comedian, but he didn't believe that that was possible for him. I learned many great lessons from my father, not the least of which was that you can fail at what you don't want. So you might as well take a chance on doing what you love.
You have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. Because believing that the dots will connect down the road will give you the confidence to follow your heart, even when it leads you off the well-worn path. And that will make all the difference.
And it is going to get hard, and you're going to want to quit sometimes, but it'll be colored by who you are and more who you want to be. I definitely found that wanting to be an actor stems from wanting to be somebody.
The hardest thing to listen to, your instincts, your human personal intuition, always whispers, it never shouts. Very hard to hear. So you have to, every day of your lives, be ready to hear what whispers in your ear. It very rarely shouts. And if you can listen to the whisper, and it's something you think you want to do for the rest of your life, then that is going to be what you do for the rest of your life, and we will benefit from everything you do.
As far as I can tell, it's just about letting the universe know what you want and working toward it while letting go of how it comes to pass.
And you will need to find your passion. Find your passion and follow it. Don't give up on finding it.
As you are responsible for your life. And if you're sitting around waiting on somebody to save you, to fix you, to even help you, you are wasting your time, because only you have the power to take responsibility to move your life forward. And the sooner you get that, the sooner your life gets into gear. What matters is now, this moment, and your willingness to see this moment for what it is, accept it, forgive the past, take responsibility, and move forward.
So when I think of what is the meaning of life, people ask that question on the assumption that meaning is something you can look for, and then you found it. And it doesn't consider the possibility that maybe meaning of life is something that you create. You manufacture for yourself and for others.
What do you desire? What makes you itch? How would you really enjoy spending your life?
So now I am speaking directly to all of you students. Our dash is just beginning. We have our whole lives ahead of us, and anything is possible. We can be anything we want to be, travel where we want to travel, and leave our mark on the world. I am grateful to have begun my dash in Montgomery, and I've already had so many valuable experiences, such as traveling with my class and giving back to our community. As I prepare to leave Montgomery, I realize that there is so much more to come. I am excited and nervous at the same time. I am focusing on what I want the next phase of my dash to look like, because with every phase comes another opportunity to make the most of our life. I am now going to finish the Living Your Dash poem by Linda Ellis. So think about this long and hard. Are there things you'd like to change? For you never know how much time is left that can still be rearranged. If we could just slow down enough to consider what's true and real, and always try to understand the way other people feel. And be less quick to anger, and show appreciation more, and love the people in our lives like we've never loved before. If we treat others with respect, and more often wear a smile, remembering that this special dash might only last a little while. So when your eulogy's being read, with your life's actions to rehash, would you be proud of the things they say, and how you spent your dash? Thank you, and have a nice day.